finish it next month.
Well,
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our—
acting Grand Sage?
Yeah, I heard that selecting news, but it's all thanks to him that once my paper is published.
They're really out of their mind.
Take it easy, Professor.
Fool! Do you think I'm... He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that, "What brazen arrogance!"
Professor, don't get... Psst. Want to hear a secret?
Really?
Someone named Alhaith. There's also a Vahumana.
Oh.
Wow. News of a... Some people are saying... Hey! Are you...
The Matra.
the Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk...
In the state you're in? What are you telling...
No, I have to tell the Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it... We promised to take you to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we? The Academia! Let's go find him!
Wait, you two! Just a moment, please. Here, the Traveler and Pot. It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. My name is Currently, Sino is out investigating a case.
Oh, no.
Well, to be completely honest, word has it that you two are...
Alright, since...
Large amounts of canned knowledge from, according to some research, using... Rumors also have it that some... Last we heard from some...
Sounds like we better...
With the wind.
Sino! There you...
Ah, it's you two. But I'm very busy at the moment.
That's right!
So Nabil told... I see. Long story short...
Whoa. Alright, sign us! Hey there! Excuse us.
You two look familiar, but if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems real...
Oh?
Siraj.
Vahumana
Yes, one of their most... There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage.
I want to report him. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me... I ran as fast as I could.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he conducting?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't...
All I remember, it's like a nightmare that I can't recall. Oh, I heard they conduct...
Even if what you say is... But before that, I would like...
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out...
Huh? Oh, hey,
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that per protocol, this matter was reported to acting Grand Sage Alhaith.
Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking.
Really? In that case...
It's already against protocol for acting Grand... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here.
Don't you worry.
All right. In that, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with the Kasharawa Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the... It's close to the time that Ilyas had given.
That's right.
Oh, come on!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage All. Acting...
Looks like you haven't. The new academe. If your superior were here.
You're right. Ilyas, please stay.
He's the same as ever, casually ignoring people.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along, but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his that question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of this. The test was strictly This is why I was against.
Excuse me, I've had a question.
No.
Haha!
Then why did you?
Well...
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Al Hatham, we've apprehended...
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar Re...
Wait, what have I got?
I would like to ask him.
Of course.
Do you know, Sir?
Yeah, that's the...
What were the...
He's doing some... He contacted me in private. We had originally agreed to...
Perhaps Siraj was aware that... The good news is, regardless of... Do you have any more questions?
No. He's all yours.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam. However, I am curious...
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restore...
I see.
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern. Oh, Hatham, are you serious about seeing things?
I thought you would have got...
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so that's... So you're not here...
You couldn't be for the time being. He submitted a thief from violating my opinion was that Siraj's research...
So that's why he's buying energy...
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but
It is possible for a person to subconsciously... However, these memories are... Now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am. But
Do tell.
the first is to get my paycheck from the academy. I'm not sure about the details.
And the second thing?
I can't remember.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only...
Losing your memories must be...
Oh, thank you so much. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who... But amidst all that, it also... Nevertheless, I have you all to thank. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place...
I see. In that...
Acting Grand Sage Al Hatham. I've sent this.
I did.
Yes, though but that can be a rather.
I believe you know this individual.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past? That was our busy.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up, but I know I've caused trouble.
The other research. Do you remember Chandra? He retracted it. He's the 12th person to retract a research.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you Is this acceptable?
I have no objection.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your...
Oh, that... it's really nothing special. I'm not the only one who...
No motivation.
Yeah. Say,
Don't.
well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on... With the situation being so volatile...
When you say...
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason.
So what are the...
Well, I'm sure you're all aware, back then the Akasha would respond. It was beyond convenient.
I see.
Taste of something so... there are only a handful of people at the Academia who are starting new Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head... It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a conscious...
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and first, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the
Paimon still doesn't...
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual human.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds...
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceed.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 30.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known research. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj, but if you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion.
Janaki? We look...
Ilias?
Do you know me?
Are you playing dumb?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because... Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The 2 biggest loners team...
That's enough. There seems to be a I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project.
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be no one wants to be placed at the bottom.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number...
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he is?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and they left a document that records the amount of yan. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document.
I see. He believes that putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individual. At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of...
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here.
Please, wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him. Amatra also said that he truly...
I see. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. That's all I have to say.
And she's gone. She doesn't...
I really don't. But I guess...
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, no one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to...
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people. Would you like me to look?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of... Now, Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, we'll meet back here later and
Okay, thank you.
Relax, Ilyas.
That's true. I'll also try my best to remember any...
I'm holding you to that. Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your courage and sense of...
Huh?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your This incident caused quite the commotion, and the academia... What is it? Or any
No, it's just... my head feels like it's... Did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but... my body is instinctively
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so...
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's...
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? Ilyas!
I'm fine. Just a minor headache.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia.
You don't have to force yourself to...
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilias isn't feeling well. Ilias, let's find somewhere... So...
It's much better now. Oh, here, it's this month's paycheck. How's...
Same old, same old. It's just, don't mind their nagging. Deep down, it's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember... Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I don't care if you're a hero or not.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Oh, that rings a bell. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry.
Well, that's a shame. Okay.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to...
You remember now?
Yes. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but...
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized... Strange, isn't it?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop...
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first thing...
Really? Paimon remembers that you said there... What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand. We have to...
You're right. Let's...
The next rainforest is the best ecosystem.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. Weird. It's bigger. Ilias, do you remember this place?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us?
There's no need for that.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if...
It's okay, Ilias. You've done...
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything. And I think they have a point. This is just how things are. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters, and casual threats and insults. He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could...
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably...
Connecting...
It's clear that this place isn't a work in The Collective Consciousness Project is already not entirely. Keep...
Burst forth!
Wheel of Life.
Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Solidify!
Come into be!
Order guide you!
Flicker.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him. It's duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many—
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for—
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. Oh, this project is— None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their— Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate—
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet.
Why don't we take both keys with us?
Well, Alias, this is all very strange. Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh?
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before.
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your... After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a... How about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really... No! Siraj is the real giga jerk here! Ooh,
Rise!
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ili. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second to throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the...
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's...
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assign. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the...
And the best guise is when you believe your own...
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memory. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but...
Do you need more time to consider?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that
Giga jerk? Huh, how bold of you.
You?
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotion. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise.
You're just...
Then I ask you, what's the... There are researchers at the academia who engage in... People are so obsessed with Isn't that right? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even... Welcome to the hive, Al-Haytham. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care, but I did.
When we arrived...
Oh, you noticed that? The answer is the academia. The collective consciousness. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. The project will snowball until ultimately...
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere word? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an outcast!
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will return, number 36.
Ilias?
You two are just as arrogant as you think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own I allowed number 36 to leave the hive, Al-Haytham.
I made those words quite clear a year ago.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting... However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared...
Thanks for that. You know, strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will...
So that's it! Wait, so you knew that and then you pretended to keep him around just to fool... Wouldn't expect any less from you, Al-Haytham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that up... wait.
Al-Haytham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but your struggle...
So many mods and...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even despite their lack... Now then,
Hey, Al-Haytham?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take... You two just need to brace yourselves for the new...
Well, alright.
Stabilize!
Live!
I will have order!
Witness my great undertaking!
My apologies! Yeah!
Al-Haytham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Come into being!
Rise. Whirling snow!
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The mantra.
Gather!
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of... Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
I will have order!
Live!
We are alive. Sakura swirl!
Stabilize! Witness my great undertaking!
Oh, how is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Error in my judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. Maybe one must have made an error in his judgment. But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tide. A few words were enough. Believe
you were already thinking of a way to destroy the. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a you don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a—
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything object. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others—
You mean to say that—
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotional. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me—
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. but I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the general...
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar...
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon... So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from this...
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never... By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia...
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. See you.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans. What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing it. Whether he's the scribe or the acting grand sage, we can't afford to affect...
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards Al-Haytham at first, since he wasn't well known. Siraj made us hate Al-Haytham, and we blind... From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Al-Haytham?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Al-Haytham.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make...
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they... We can ask Al-Haytham about...
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward, but I didn't have the courage. So in the end, I lost my sense of...
Ilias?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Al-Haytham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should... Can you keep this a secret from my parents? Also, please apologize to Al-Haytham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the plate. Are you too hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates.
Okay. Let's go meet up with Al-Haytham.
The matter's settled. I actually thought it would. Judging by your faces, it seems like I respect your curiosity, but...
Hey! We're not your
you...
What? Are you kidding? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened
See ya.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some...
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of it?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who?
Stop making a fuss. They're obvious.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, oh no.
What? You're embarrassed only...
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes we are, but keep that to yourselves.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home.
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like that? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise.
But aren't you?
I wouldn't... Okay, well... Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under the...
You seem like you got a lot...
Are you serious? How could you...
What? That was a normal response. You exposed...
Still, why do you have to treat me like he...
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. Paimon wants to know,
A year ago, Suraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage. The first, as I've already said, was that his research... The second was that I thought the direction of his research...
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large...
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on...
That's way too dangerous!
I'm merely stating the facts. If Suraj had done that, it's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be... That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind...
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity...
What about you?
Are you... At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys?
Sort of.
Are you all okay? Huh. So... such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed... Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books?
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
Oh, so the...
I'm doing quite well.
You don't understand...
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very low.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. More accurate, to some extent, they were also fooled by Suraj.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us he apologized to...
It doesn't matter. I never considered, judging from his experiences, he's more courageous. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, you only started investing, but after meeting Suraj...
I had no interest in him personally, but I now understand the reason. Correct. The fall of the sages and the fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to as the acting Grand Sage. In addition,
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more—
Wait,
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon. I don't think Suraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, what he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input,
but what?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select if I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, it's important to keep your priorities straight.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry.
See ya.
The name Suraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who would leave it.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of—
And I suppose they'd let everyone—
Again, that's—
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to—
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind—
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features of—
Artistry,
So I'll have to bring you along—
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would—
Can't you just be nice and—
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as—
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so carefully.
What? No, it can't be.